Hello everyone, Allie here, and welcome to the Gold Mine. Thank you so much for joining me here on another episode at Allie's Treasure Trove. Today we do have a new episode of Alley Chat, and as you guys might be able to tell, I am getting ready this past Saturday, so yesterday. I don't know why I phrased it like that, but yesterday, prior to that stream on Titan Cards, celebrating 3 years of me being on YouTube. It's crazy, and I thought, what better outfit to wear today than the outfit from that original video. I was like, I don't know what to wear, and then I was like, wait, no, I exactly know what to wear. Now, Tiny Fan, the crackle of Tiny Fan is not getting picked up on the mic because I can see it moving. It's within the threshold, and now I have the fancy threshold, so like when I talk loudly, it's compressed a little bit, so it doesn't like have that weird tinny noise that kind of hurts your ears. So like mic quality, I noticed when I was pulling all the clips for the top 10 countdown video, I was like, man, it does sound a lot better now than it has in the past. You know, also it's crazy to think that one stream, the stream with these Skybox Metal Champions, all that product really crashed super hard, was really an absolutely amazing product on day one. We found so many amazing cards. It was ridiculous. But yeah, I'm here ready to get ready, and I have been all over the place. I have been extremely pressed for time, like every single day this week. It's been crazy. I wanted to film this on Tuesday, and then I was like, no, I'll film it Wednesday. I somehow completely forgot that we were opening up the hockey on Wednesday. I was planning on recording a lot of things on Wednesday, and I was like, no, I can't. There's a stream. I forgot this because it's just because I'm used to Upper Deck not actually releasing stuff. So I was like, oh, nah, Wednesday's fine. But yeah, so I've been running around all day, and I will say, I've been up to some crazy shenanigans this week because, as you might have heard me mention a few times throughout the week, anything that I do wrong, I just blame it on the lack of caffeine this week, because I have been trying to be, see, I'm just stumbling on all my words. I've been trying to be very good about what I eat this week in order to, like, I've lost a lot on the scale this week, like, probably more, honestly, than I should have. My body's, I don't know. My body can gain a lot of weight very quickly. I can also drop a lot of weight really quickly. I'm assuming it's, like, just weird bloat. But I do have my photo session that I'm going to be taking my photos for on Tuesday for my Maxim pages. So I'm cutting it a little bit close to the deadline, but, you know, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. So I want to make sure that everything fits as nicely as possible. I was supposed to pick out all my outfits today. Like, I have a mental idea of what I want to wear, but I want to make sure I try everything on rather than pull it out of my closet and then be like, oh, I can't find this. Or B, pull out my closet, take it to the studio, and then like, oh, this doesn't fit. That's awkward. So I didn't get to do that today, but it's also 6:13 p.m. and that premiere is at 7 p.m. So I'm like, oh my goodness. We do have time though. This alley chats are usually not longer than 45 minutes, so like it should be okay. I should get done here. But yeah, it's been an odd week for sure. I will say though, it turns out if I can adhere to like a pretty strict diet, it actually works out. Like, you know, you guys can be like, Allie, you don't need to lose weight. Be like, I know, I'd like to get myself feeling a bit better, and I feel like I would be happier with my appearance if I went closer to 140, which I actually put it in my weight in a body percentage calculator, body fat percentage, which I'm actually not bad. I'm better than I expected. I will say I expected it to scream and yell at me, but it told me I was at like 25.2%. So I'm actually like in the fine range, which is something I've always thought is weird because, like, you know, I wear small or extra small. I would, depending on how I feel, like if I'm a little swollen, bloated or not, like I'll wear size 0 or size 2 pants, but I look in the mirror and I'm like, why do I have this here, that there? Why are my arms so big? Why do I have love handles? Why is my back all lumpy? So I will say I think I do carry it well, but I'd like to have a more athletic build. And toning up might be the answer to that. But yeah, so it did say ideally for me to lose, actually not even go to 140. It said ideally for me, based on my body fat percentage and my measurements, like 150. So I'm like, huh. So that was cool. My BMI is still not great, but yeah. BMI is one of those things where I know it doesn't work for all people. It's not very, I mean, It works, but it's not necessarily a good gauge. But anyway, so on to what my craziness I've been doing this week. So the point of intermittent fasting, right, is to get your body into keto mode. That's why you fast. You hit 12 hours, it starts, you start burning more fat instead of everything because your stomach's exhausted, all the calories, whatever, from eating, digest. I don't really know how it works. But anyways, so if you fast for a bit, your body starts burning fat instead of food because there's no food left. So I was like, okay, cool. And then I was like, what if I take that? And I also do like a fake keto diet for a week. And that's what I've been doing this week. I've been letting myself have like one normal meal per day. And the rest of my foods are like keto protein shakes and like protein bars, which are actually good. They're good. I've had like Cliff Bars in the past. Oh, you know what? I left this up here because I wanted to try some of my new products. I even took a picture of the thumbnail so I'd remember, and then I put it back here and I forgot. I found a few things on clearance at a Mac at the mall last week. I was surprised. I was just looking around. Actually, I got a new outfit for my photo shoot last weekend, which is the reason they didn't have the pants that would have fit me better. So I got the size slower, which fit, but not very well. So that's why this week I was like, all right, we got de-bloat. These would fit if I de-bloated. So, but anyways, at Mac, I found they're 60% off some of the Black Panther collection, which I knew there was an eyeshadow palette. I didn't know there was other stuff, but I got some new brushes, which is cool because I need new brushes. I got this new highlight, and they're not over here. I've been using them this week actually, new lip glosses and stuff. So there's really cool. I loved everything they had. There's like a new Whitney Houston collection. I was like, I don't need to get new stuff. I'll get this because it's on sale. I got this one. I got this lipstick because it's absolutely gorgeous. I've worn this a couple days this week too. This one's the Nippy's Rose. But I loved everything in the collection. It looks so good. And I was like, I will admit, I know some of her songs, but I don't know much about Whitney Houston. So I was like, I don't need to buy the whole Whitney collection. I'm not like a super Whitney fan. I don't know much about her, but they were all really nice. And I was like, Allie, you don't need more makeup, which is true. So I've been limiting myself for the past while, really, only to get stuff that's on sale, or if I find it like TJ Maxx. So it's like quasi clearance, right? But anyway, so I'm gonna use this new brush. I've tried like some protein bars and stuff before. Like I've heard Cliff Bars are really good. I've tried them in the past. I did not like them at all. But what I did like is I see like all these like at Target. They're also buy one get one 30% off this week, so that was cool. Yeah, so at Target they have Quest bars, and I'm like, there's so many flavors of Quest bars. So I googled best Quest bar flavors, and I got the top two, which are cookie dough and then cookies and cream. And I was like, good, I like these flavors in general, and I will say they're pretty good. And then I also loaded up on some protein shakes, which I got some Ensures, and I've tried like an Atkins one and a Muscle Milk. And I wanted to see which chocolate flavor tastes the best. But I knew that I liked the Ensures because I sometimes just grab Ensures because they taste good. I was first introduced to them probably like middle school when I really started getting sick a lot. I don't know if I've mentioned it on the channel, but like a fun fact about me, my last year in high school, I got sick so much that I had a 66% attendance rate. Still got all A's though. But you know what I mean? Like, it's just, my immune system does not exist. I am very thankful that I haven't actually gotten sick since high school. There's been times, I had pneumonia when I was in college. But in terms of like that much like chronic, like I'll get over something and then I'll have another massive sinus infection and like stomach flu and like another infection after infection after infection after infection. My ears, my nose, my lungs. I haven't experienced that since I was in high school. So I'm happy with that in my life. But anyway, so my doctor had recommended, because I was having one time, like, just eating. Like, for me, it was like, I couldn't really eat. So my doctor's like, just get her the Ensures. And I tried them, and I was like, these taste good. So every once in a while, like, if I start feeling, like, a little sniffly, I'm like, I'll go get those airborne, the chewables, and get some Ensures, and then I just, like, power juice my immune system to, like, turbo through it, so yeah, I've been having that. So I let myself have, like, one meal. One day, it was Huey Magoo's. 3 days, it was Chick-fil-A with Diet Dr. Pepper. That's the only time I had soda at all this week, is Diet, those meals. No coffee, although I do have a coffee protein shake, but, like, I only had that one twice. It's okay. It wasn't bad. It was okay. And then, you know, the protein bars in the shake as a meal replacement. And I'm adding up all the calories because, of course, like, it says, like, this stuff's for bulking, not for weight loss. But I'm tracking. I'm still actually around. When I was just doing my calorie counting, my amount that I should eat per day was like 1,500 if I wanted to lose weight. Since, unfortunately, I'm cooped up in here like 10 hours a day sitting in this chair. I'm very sedentary. I'd like to up my activity. That's why I have Pikmin Bloom, because I get to hang out with Pikmin, and I also, it encouraged me to be more active. I know it's like a video game, mobile game, but, like, to me, it's just like, I get rewarded with my Pick children if I walk more, which is healthy, so yeah, so I'm still getting, like, around that amount, plus, like, my fake tricking my body into being in keto mode without doing, like, a keto diet, but still, like, kind of cruising. Hey, camera. The camera's bored of my chit-chat. It's unfocusing because it doesn't want to listen to me anymore. So, yeah, and, I'm not gonna recommend this. I would say talk to your doctor or ask what you do if this is a good idea. Because, in theory, I mean, I'm taking all my vitamins, I'm getting my nutrients, I'm getting a lot of protein, so I've also felt a lot more energetic. So I'm going to definitely keep up with the protein, although I'm not going to keep up with the only allowing myself to eat one real meal per day, but I've lost 7 pounds this week. Which, I'm not even back to where I was a couple weeks ago, but I had sprung up when I had not feeling good the other week, last week, and I got up to like 167. I'm back down to 160. So, but you know what? I'm feeling a lot better. I feel like I look a lot better. I feel a lot more flat. So, now I only have to keep up with my one real meal per day plus protein shakes for 2 more days. And then, as I promised this past weekend during the Skybox Metal Hockey stream, and Frankie donated, is I'm going to celebrate by eating squeezed cheese and saltines. Anyways, let's put some shine on here. Let's put some shine on here. So yeah, so I definitely think it was weird bloating that was causing my stomach pains. Looking into it, that is something that can happen with intermittent fasting for women, especially if you don't get enough proteins. That's why I was like, we go on turbo protein this week. And I will say, like I said, I feel a bit more energetic. Been feeling a bit better. I haven't had any weird pains. I am still going to find a new primary care physician before I get the incoming comments at Allie, please get a doctor. I will. It's actually probably around time for my annual anyways. But yeah, so, yeah, I'm excited, and I was hoping, like, this is pretty flat, this is fine. This here, I've been hoping this week having, like, no coffee, you know, not really a bunch of added sugar, you know, just the 4 here, 4 there inside the protein shakes and the Quest bars. Aside from whatever natural sugars are in, like, whatever else. I was hoping that it would help my skin. But I will check in. It's not time yet. I will check in, though, next time. I think it should be this month. Hey, camera, please. For my Curology virtual appointment. Sue Ann had actually linked me an article, because Sue Ann was like, oh, you know, I was just stumbled across this, and I was like, oh, I used to have this, where this could be hormonal acne, because I used to not have this, and then I switched medications, And then now I do, and I'm wondering if it has something to do with that, because I didn't really used to have this over the past several years. And most of the time it doesn't bother me that much, honestly. I don't care that much, like, for this, because, you know, I put on my, you know, for videos, if I put on my makeup and it's flat, I don't really care. I don't really care. It's problems when my skin's very textured and bumpy, as it is, like, on this side at the moment, because then you can see it more so through the makeup and it doesn't cover as well. So I will ask about that if there's something they can change. Otherwise, I've been very happy with my Curology stuff. Alrighty. Alrighty. So I do have this new highlight. More like a bronzer. I wonder if there's a couple, because I swear there was like a golden one. But that might have been like a tester for one that sold out. Like I said, these were like really super sales, so. I will say that's a little bit more brown than I anticipated, but this color, I think it'll work. We'll make it work. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. I also have this new brush that I'll use for that. But anyways, let's. It's been 16 minutes. It's 6:26, and I just love to do my hair. I was like, what am I gonna do for my hair? And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna copy. I think I had a half ponytail. So I'll probably just do that again. Just Ally throwback. Oh, I might put a headband on. I might put my little pom-pom one I use for New Year's 2022. I like that one. It's cute. It's also gold, so. Yeah, but I went turbo protein. You know, calorie counting. You know, I'm not marking anything off. I'm just like trying to think, like, oh, you know, Chick-fil-A, get 12 count nuggets, fries, about like 900 calories. And then if I have the shake and the protein bar, and then another shake or protein bar, that's another like 600. So. So I mean, it's not like I'm starving myself. It's like weird, just boring. Like, cool. When I get to eat real food again. That's why if this is not something I'd commit to for a lifestyle. But it's something I can definitely do for like a week. I'm almost at the finish line. So. But yeah, I do think definitely I want to keep up either just as like a supplement or like every so often replace like something with a shake or whatnot. Just to make sure I'm getting enough protein. So I think for me, I just don't get enough protein. So. But I will say, I haven't had, like, hunger pains, really, either. So. It's not like I'm starving. Occasionally, I'll be like, I'm hungry, and I think about it, but like, no, I'm not actually hungry, I'm just bored. It's like, no, I'd normally just snack on something while I'm trying to fight YouTube to let me download 6-7 hour long stream videos. And then it's like, oh, your video will be ready in 6 hours. Usually I just like be like, all right, I'm tired of this. Let me go eat a snack. But no, so I'm excited for that next week. I hope my skin can clear up. I hope my vision works out well. I would feel more confident about it if I did have the time today to try everything on that I wanted to make sure it all fits. But I'll just have to definitely take care of that either tomorrow or Monday, which to be honest, Monday I can just kind of take it a little easier on work because it's Martin Luther King Day. It's a holiday. Take it a little easier. Come in a little later than normal. There's nothing in the queue for Monday, so might just open more Pokemon. A little blister pack I have or something, which, yeah. It's not super long to record, so if I come in a little later in the afternoon, it shouldn't be a problem. But I will say, though, I am impressed with how much more energized I feel this week. I think this was a good experience. Although I would not do this. Will not recommend long term. If you guys just want to try and maybe like reset your system, I would talk to your doctor first before listening to some weird chick on YouTube that has weird body image issues. But yeah, I was actually quite impressed. I will say, I'm like, yay! And I was like, why is this happening so quickly? That's been weird. but I don't feel bad. Every time I put my concealer on and I look in the monitor, I look ridiculous. I look ridiculous. I look like, what is it, 21 Savage that has the, upside down cross on his forehead? Or is it somebody else? I don't know. I believe there are a few rappers that have the tattoo in the middle of their forehead, and that's what I think of every time I put the, I don't know why! I don't honestly know what the point of putting, like, the concealer on the bridge of the nose is. I don't know what the point is in the middle of the forehead like that, but when I was watching makeup videos of like 2015 or like 2018, that's what all the cool kids did, so that's what I do. I don't know why. Oh, also I'm very excited! Not only do I have a fancy photographer, but also I have a fancy makeup artist, and also a person to do my hair is gonna be there, so I'm like, yay! That's my big expense of the month, you know, aside from my last quarterly tax payment. That's my big expense of the month. Last month. Was it technically this month? Or was it last month? Anyway, I consider it last month. I don't know when I actually did it. I don't remember at this point. 2 weeks ago I talked about ALLYCHAT, so it was last month then, yeah. My air conditioner in the car. And this month's big expense is that. Is the photo stuff. Which I was like, I know I have to sign over all my rights to you guys, but, like, are you guys gonna post me on Instagram and, like, tag me, or can I, like, post them? And the lady that I correspond with was like, yeah, you could post them, we just have the rights for, like, reproduction. So I'm like, oh. I have to ask, see what I can actually do with those photos. I don't understand illegally. I had to sign a document. I don't know what it meant. I had some people, I had a friend of mine that does, like, some, or used to do, like, some paralegal stuff, look at it, to make sure I wasn't, like, signing my life away. But I couldn't quite understand. I swear, legal stuff's like a trap. Stuff is so weirdly worded and trippy to get you confused, so you don't actually know what you're doing, but I also asked via email, like, just to be sure, this is just for the photos, right? Not like my likeness or anything? No, just for the photos. Because there's stuff about likeness in the thing, but it's that particular image. Whatever they choose. Or, whatever, anyways. I will say, I'm excited for this, like, saga to be done. I'm excited for this to just be done. And then just to be, like, sitting on a stack of magazines for the rest of my life. That way, when I'm, like, 90 in a retirement home, and, like, the nursing assistants that are, like, you know, born in, like, 2070, you know, helping me out, well, I'd be, like, 120. Now, the nursing assistants that are born in, like, the year 2050, I'd be like, look, it's diary of my magazine. I was published in Maxim Magazine back in 2023. Now I have physical proof, look at it! Like, okay, Grandma. Sure. Now look at me, I used to be cool back in the day! I'm excited to just be like, whew, done. I don't remember if I powdered. I couldn't remember if I powdered under my chin. Quite brown. Definitely puts the bronze in bronzer, am I right? Says Royal Challenge Extra Dimension Skin Finish. So it is a highlighter. Kinda close to being the color of my... Look, I hit pan on my contour. should swatch it first. Oh, that's not that bad. Can you guys even see it? There. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. Alright. Alright. Yeah. I'm curious for the top 10 countdown if I missed anything. I was thinking about it. I think I did miss. I think that Kit Harington I pulled for Crouton should have been in there. But I remember someone in chat said how much it was, and I was like, wow! And then mentally I was like, well, that almost paid for the entire case, and the case was like almost $3,000, so I think the Kit Harington should have been on there, but otherwise, I don't know if there's anything that I had missed. There's some stuff, if Boss Man had taken offers on it right away, that would have been on there. Like, Spider-Man Turquoise. I think the Jordan Jambalaya. Also from Skybox Metal Champions. But there is a lot. I was very surprised. I'd have to go back and check the other years, but I feel like the year 1 special, the year 2 special, the floor was lower. Last year, I know the ceiling was much higher with the Ewan McGregor Super and the Natalie Portman out of Stellar. Those were higher. This year, we didn't go quite as high, but our lowest was 1950, which was quite high. So we had a lot of, like... There's the 2 tied at 2,500. And the one under it was $24.99.99. So, like, you know, barely less. Literally 1 penny less. Dropped at a spot, but so there's some pretty neat stuff. What is going on here? Why is there like tape on this thing? What in tarnation? Alright, that was weird. My new brush. Alright. I love how it's the Black Panther, too. Like, that's so cool. But yeah, I really like that Whitney collection. I need to look and see if it goes on sale. Or if, like, anyone knows any, like, MAC coupons. Because I don't need it. I have so much. I have so much makeup. But it was so pretty, though. It was so pretty. I don't think I put enough on this side, because then I went on the other side, I could see it. Yeah, my first few strokes in there were super light. Oh. It's actually a really nice warm color for me. And to think, I was like, oh, I'm gonna put this away. I don't know that I can wear it. That looks really nice. That looks really nice. I really like the way that looks. Cute! Yes! Alright. One last step. And then we can try and figure out my hair. It's 6:40. I gotta hurry up. I left the computer's volume on, and the Premiere thing's gonna yell at us eventually, so. Anyways, last thing to do, contour my chin. I look like Jim Carrey in The Mask. Alright. have so much hair. Hello. I'm back. The lighting also looks better now that I don't have this giant thing of white on my head. I know it messes with the colors a little bit. Where is my hair tie? Here it is. You know, I think I might actually let my hair dry a bit. And then I will put it up and take the thumbnail for the stream during the premiere. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think we're just gonna call it here. Alrighty. I'm thirsty. My jug. Alright. So that, I think that wraps off our episode here of ALLYCHAT. So if you guys enjoyed hanging out with me and listening to me talk about my crazy diet over the past week of questionable decisions, my excitement for my photo shoots, just busyness and everything like that, make sure you go ahead and hit the like button. If this subliminal messaging doesn't get the point across, don't forget to hit the like button, please. Also, if you have any comments for me, go ahead and drop those down below. And of course, if you're not yet part of the Ally's Treasure Trove family, I'd love for you to join me here. Make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, last thing before I get on out of here and scoot on over to that premiere, do have to go ahead and wrap things off by giving an extra special shout out to all of my patrons over on Patreon. Thank you so much, you all, for going above and beyond with your supports. I really, truly do appreciate it. We do have 10 Gemstone Miners, Andon Bounty Hunter Breaks, Keith, Jack Prez, Keith Mina, Mako Rees, Sebastian Morency, Shannon Hoon 74, Stephen Olivo, and Stephen Bly. Also do have 2 Crystal Collectors, Anthony Ruiz and Joe Vaughn. Thank you so much again, though, to all of my patrons, no matter which tier you're on. I really do appreciate your above and beyond support. But with that, the only thing's missing is I had green in my hair back in the day. That's the only thing missing. I wonder when I put up the thumbnail for the stream how people are gonna be like, oh my goodness, Allie, I remember that outfit. Yes, excited. I'm like, man, I've been doing this for 3 years. Wow. But it's been a journey, and I'm curious to see what happens this upcoming year, starting year 4. Craziness. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. Take care, stay safe, and I hope y'all join me next time as we unearth some more treasures here on Ally's Treasure Trove. Bye!